Hi, I'm Anne-Marie Battistone with Norfolk Cable TV, and we're here at the Friends of the Norfolk Public Library Book and Bake Sale. It's a big event. It was just a huge long line of people coming in, as you just saw. And we're thrilled to be here. It's members night. It's Friday night, members night, but we're going to let us in so we can talk to folks, see what they're buying, and see what's for sale at the bake sale. So let's go in. Now we're here at the bake sale right here, and I'm here with a Miss Sydney O'Shea, who is a Girl Scout, and she's helping out by accepting the baked goods that people are going to be delivering tonight to take into the kitchen. Now, Sydney, tell me, how old are you, Sydney?
I'm 8 years old.
So now you're here with your mom tonight?
Yeah.
Now, has anybody come in yet with the baked goods?
Yes, a lot of people. We had to arrange the kitchen. There are a lot of things.
So some people have already brought things in and you've put it away. You look like you've got some awfully good things here. Where did those come from?
Those are people. Those are for the members who come tonight, so they can have those.
And somebody brought those as well?
Yeah.
Listen, have a good time tonight. Enjoy yourself. It was nice to talk. Thank you, Sydney. Here I am with Peter ONeill. He's part of the leadership for the Boy Scouts, who are here doing, this is community service for them.
Part of our community service, and for some of the Scouts is actually part of their Eagle Project. So they've got to do, for one of their badges, that they have to give up to 8 hours for a particular community program. So we've chosen the library sale as part of our give back.
Now, what is the actual Eagle badge? What is that?
Well, that's a culmination of many of these badges and participations in the community, where they have to actually have an Eagle project at the end. They have to have an actual Eagle project, but this is working towards the Eagle badge. So this is one of the badges, and it's actually called Community Service. So there's actually a formal program, a formal book, and we've got interests about what the town is all about, and the history, and how budgets are made, and how the people work in this town, and how do we give back as a community. So they're learning a lot.
And if you don't mind, I'm going to mention that Peter was a recipient of an award for his service with the Republican Town Committee. What was the name of that award?
Spirit Award.
Spirit Award.
That's right. Yes. For those who are a little zealous on the party, a little dedicated to the efforts. So one a year is selected, and I was this year's recipient.
Well, you were certainly deserving of it. I know you've done a lot of work, and your son as well. So thank you for talking to us.
You're very welcome.
I have with me now Bob Nicodemus, who's a great volunteer in town. He's the chairman of the Economic Development Committee, and he's working here. He's a lowly worker here. Is that so?
I'm managing the books from behind to the front.
So you're moving them up as people buy them?
Keep stacking books so that they stay in order.
Now, how many people do you expect to come here this year? They say there's 30,000 books. So let me ask you about, is that really so?
Could well be. They will see between 80 and 150 people tonight, and they'll see double that tomorrow.
It's tonight's members' night. Well, listen, we don't want to keep you from your duties, Bob. Thank you for talking to us.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Here I am with Barbara Byron, who is on the book sale committee, and she's going to tell me a little bit about the raffle that's here. Now, what's the value of this, would you say, Barbara?
Oh, it's probably well over $150.
Because there's a Kindle in there.
There's a Kindle. There are $75 gift certificate to Amazon, and also 1 hour of free technical help from John Spinney at the library. In addition, the bag is themed around gardening, so there are gardening books and gardening tools and gloves and a solar light. So there are lots of goodies in this bag. It's pretty heavy.
Now, you get a raffle ticket when you join, is that right? So if you join as a senior for $5, you get a ticket. Best friend, if you join for $30, you get 3 tickets. So that's a pretty good deal.
That's right, and you drop it in the box at the library, and it's sitting right here now, and the raffle will be drawn tonight.
At 9?
around 9 o'clock. Yeah, well, probably between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I'm not sure.
Don't work too hard now, Barbara. Thank you for talking to us. All righty, bye-bye. Well, Deanna Grimm is another one of these volunteers that simply can't get enough. She's chair of the Norfolk Cultural Council, and here she is working at the book sale. And now, what are you actually doing, Deanna?
I am on the committee, and I'm helping with check-in on the membership people that have paid and renewed their membership. So I check them off and stamp them as they come in.
Now, will you have to do any other duties here tonight? Will you be pressed into service?
But I was pressed into service Wednesday, Thursday. We set up all these tables. We put out 35,000 books, and we split all the boxes and stored them back in the shed.
What a horrendous, my goodness.
It's an amazing job. I was a little sore after Wednesday in these tables.
I was just going to say. Now, what's going on over here right to our...
She's renewing. They're paying for new memberships or renewing because they let it lapse. These people have all paid.
Yes. All righty. Well, thank you for your time, Deanna. It's good to see you again. And yet another stellar volunteer works for the town of Norfolk as a volunteer, Walter Byron. He is running for planning board. He is a member of the Economic Development Committee and also the, what is the other board?
Zoning Bylaws Study Committee.
Now, what are you looking for tonight?
A few authors in the fiction section and a little book or two on humor.
Now, is there any particular humorist that you follow?
I really enjoy Dave Barry, if you know Dave Barry.
I don't. What is he?
Well, he was a comedic writer for the Miami Herald for many years. He wrote a weekly column and has written a number of fiction books as well. And one of the classic things that I recall from Dave Barry was he once had a colonoscopy, and he wrote about it in the most humorous way you could ever believe. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So just go home and Google Dave Barry colonoscopy.
I will do that.
Yeah.
Before I have my next one.
There you go.
Oh, thanks for talking to us, Walter. Good luck at the. Well, you're unopposed, right?
Unopposed. So I should be a shoe-in unless people can figure out how to vote negatively and take votes away.
Or a big write-in campaign. No, it's not going to happen. Thank you. Here's Courtney Allen. She's shopping. Courtney, what have you got there?
Well, I have a bunch of classics actually. The Iliad, Odyssey, Moby Dick. I just picked up Ancient England as well. So that's.
Now, are these interests of yours in particular?
Yes, definitely. I'm a huge fan of the classics, especially. So it's good to find a bunch of books that I can get here.
Have you studied Latin or Greek?
Actually.
Now, what is your? Now, you live here in town.
Yeah.
And how much do you have a limit, a budget for yourself this evening?
In theory, but I'll probably break that anyway. So it's just overwhelming. So it's.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's like 35,000 books. It seems unbelievable.
I know, it's fabulous. I love it.
Let's enjoy yourself at the book sale. All right.
Thank you so much.
Elizabeth is checking the books for their condition, and you're using a reader.
Yes, it's a PDA with a installed software that helps me know how much these are worth.
Now, but these are not necessarily the rare books here. Are you going through to find if there are any extra value ones?
That is what I am doing indeed, is checking to see how many of them are for sale and at what price, at what condition. So it's many factors I'm trying to look at the same time, which is why I can't stop.
No, I'm sorry, we don't want to bother you. But that's an interesting program, isn't it? I mean, it must be a vast amount of information in there to be able to...
Indeed. I know it's scraping from Amazon and other book-selling sites, but I have to say I don't know all the ins and outs of it myself.
Through Amazon. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Luke Fitch of the Boy Scouts is going to explain to me what's going on under this tent. Luke?
What we're doing here is we take people's books that have a lot of them, and we're just storing them and put their names down, and when they're done, they can come back and get their books and then go purchase them.
Well, that's very convenient. Now, I see there's a bunch of bags that are all the same, so that all belongs to one person?
Yes, many people have brought a lot of books down here.
Already? It's only, only 6:35, and look at all these books that people have chosen. Will you get a badge for this?
No, this goes on to our community service records. Yes.
Do you like being a Boy Scout?
Yeah, I love being a Boy Scout. It's awesome.
That's great. I'm glad. Well, thank you for speaking to us.
Yes.